Most people have heard this line, you need multiple streams of income to get ahead. You're not wrong, but a lot of people are thinking about it all wrong. They try to juggle 10 different side hustles at the same time and then wonder why they're exhausted and still not seeing real results. So in this video, we're going to break that idea down properly. We'll talk about 5 facts about multiple streams of income that most people are never taught, and more importantly, how to actually use them in your own life. Hey, welcome to Idea Streams HQ. My name is Ben, I'm your host here, and with me is Joy, a business analyst who spends her time looking at what actually works in real life, not just on social media. Joy, great to have you here.
Thanks, Ben. Hi, everyone. I'm excited about this because multiple streams of income is one of the most misunderstood ideas in money and business. If we get this right, it can change how you work, how you plan, and how you build wealth over time.
Before we dive in, I want to know who's watching. Right now in the comments, tell us, what do you do at the moment? Job, business, or student? And how many income streams do you currently have? Just write something like teacher 1 stream or freelancer 2 streams. And while you're there, if you care about building income on purpose, not just vibes, hit the like button and subscribe to Idea Streams HQ so you don't miss the next videos. All right, Joy, let's get into fact number 1.
All right, Ben. Now, fact 1, you already have the raw material for multiple income streams. Most people think income streams are out there somewhere. In reality, they usually start from 3 things you already have. What you know, your skills and knowledge. Who you know, your relationships and network. What you can access, tools, internet, land, location, opportunities around you. Let me give a few examples. Maybe you work in education. You already understand how to explain ideas, how students struggle, what parents worry about. That raw material could become tutoring, a small online course, or simple study guides you sell. Maybe you're around agriculture. You understand planting seasons, local prices, or common mistakes farmers make. That can turn into advisory work, content, or even matching farmers with buyers. Maybe you're into fashion. You help friends choose outfits, you know what looks good together. That can become styling, personal shopping, or curating clothes online. You don't start from zero. You start from what's already there.
So if you're watching this, I want you to pause and actually think about it. Grab your phone or a notebook and write this down. 3 things you know. 3 people or groups you know. 3 things you can access easily. These 9 things are your raw material for future income streams. If you're comfortable, share one of them in the comments, maybe a skill you have or an environment you're already in. You might even inspire someone else watching. All right, once we see the raw material, the mistake people make is what we'll talk about next.
Fact 2, multiple streams of income does not mean doing 10 side hustles at the same time. This is where a lot of people get stuck. They hear multiple streams and think 5 businesses, 3 side hustles, 2 investments, all at once. They end up with 10 half-finished projects and no real results.
Yeah, it's like trying to build 10 bridges at the same time. You'll have 10 half-built bridges and still be stuck on the same side of the river.
Exactly, Ben. The real move is build 1 strong, solid stream first. Make it profitable, stable, and repeatable. Then use that foundation to add the next stream. So if you have a job, your first stream might be become so good at this job or this skill that I can increase my income or turn it into consulting later. If you run a small business, your first stream might be make this 1 business system work properly before starting a second one.
Brilliant! Thank you, Joy. This has been really insightful. All right, let's make this interactive. If you've ever tried to run too many hustles at once and felt burned out, type guilty in the comments. And if you're deciding right now that you're going to focus on building 1 strong stream first, type 1 in the comments so we know you're serious. Also, quick reminder, if this is already giving you clarity, please like this video. It helps more people see it and tells us this is the kind of content you want. Joy, that leads nicely into fact 3, because once you have 1 strong stream, the next question is, where should the next one come from?
Sure. Here's fact 3. Your best next income stream usually sits right beside what you already do. Not somewhere far away, not a completely different life. Usually, it's a small step to the side. Let's use examples. You're a teacher. Next to your main job, you might start online tutoring, selling lesson plans, or launching a short course for parents who want to help their kids. You're working in agriculture or around farmers. You might start by offering simple bookkeeping or budgeting services to farmers, or helping them negotiate with buyers. You're into fashion. Instead of jumping into something random like crypto, a next to stream might be styling services, content about fashion tips, or selling a small curated collection online. You're in a 9-to-5 job but good at organizing in systems. A next to stream might be freelance project management, Notion, Excel setup services, or creating templates people can buy. The skills, knowledge, and environment are already there. You're just packaging them differently.
So if you're watching, here's a little exercise for you. In your notes, write, my main thing is, a small step to the side could be, for example, my main thing is a customer service job. A small step to the side could be helping small businesses set up better customer support systems. If you're brave, share your main thing and your next to idea in the comments. You might even meet someone on a similar path. All right, we've talked about where new streams come from. Let's talk about the types of streams.
This brings us to fact 4. Not every income stream has to be active forever. At the start, most of your streams will be active. You trade time for money. That's normal. But over time, you want more of your income to come from systems and assets. We can think of it in 3 categories. 1. Active income. You work, you get paid. For example, freelancing, consulting, your job, one-on-one services. 2. Semi-passive income. You work hard once, then maintain. For example, digital products, online courses, membership communities. 3. More passive income, money from assets. For example, investments, content that keeps earning, or systems you've built.
Can you give us a real example of how someone might move through those 3?
Sure. Let's say someone is good at social media marketing. At first, they are actively managing accounts for clients. That's active. After a while, they create a course or template pack teaching their method. That's more semi-passive. Later, they might build a small agency or invest profits in other assets. That becomes more passive because the systems and team do a lot of the work. Same in agriculture. You start by actively working on a farm or consulting, then you create tools, templates, or training, or you invest in someone else's farm with a clear structure. The point is not to avoid active work. The point is to use active work to build semi-passive and passive streams over time.
So for you watching, think about your current income. Is it mostly active, semi-passive, or more passive? Tell us in the comments. Right now, I'm 100% active, or mostly active, a little semi-passive, whatever matches your reality. No shame. We're just getting clear. And if this breakdown is helping, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future videos where we go deeper into building each type of stream. Now, all of this is good, but there's one more mistake people make. They treat income streams like random experiments instead of a system. That's fact 5.
Now to fact 5. Multiple streams of income is a simple system, not vibes. If your strategy is try 10 different things and see what happens, you'll end up tired and confused. A simple system you can use is this. Idea. Based on your skills, network, and access, test. Start small with one client, one product, one offer. Numbers. Track basic numbers, time spent, money in, money out. Decision. Keep it and improve it, or drop it and move on. Let's make it real. Imagine you're good at explaining complex topics. Idea. Create a short PDF guide helping people understand one financial concept. Test. Sell it to a small audience, maybe 10 or 20 people. Numbers. How many people saw the offer? How many bought? Did you make more than you spent in time and tools? Decision. If it worked, you improve it, maybe turn it into a video version or a mini course. If not, you tweak the topic or audience.
Notice how different that feels from just randomly posting things and hoping for magic. So here's what I want you to do after this video. Pick one idea from your notes. Write down the 4 steps. Idea, test, numbers, decision. Then, in the comments, tell us which step you're on right now. Maybe you're still at idea. That's okay. The important thing is you're moving on purpose.
Rightly said, Ben. Let's quickly recap the 5 facts. 1. You already have raw material for income streams in what you know, who you know, and what you can access. 2. Multiple streams of income doesn't mean 10 hustles at once. It means one strong stream first, then the next. 3. Your best next stream usually sits right beside what you already do. 4. Not every stream has to stay active. Over time, you want more semi-passive and passive streams. 5. You need a simple system: idea, test, numbers, decision, not random vibes.
Now we want to hear from you. In the comments, share one insight that stood out to you, one question you still have about multiple streams of income, and one topic suggestion you'd like us to cover in a future video, maybe about agriculture, technology, fashion, social media, or education income streams. We actually read your comments and use them to plan upcoming videos, so don't be shy. If this conversation helped you see multiple streams of income more clearly, please comment, like this video, subscribe to Idea Streams HQ, and share it with someone who is currently trying to juggle 10 hustles and needs to hear this.
And remember, you don't have to build everything at once. Start with what you already have, build one strong stream, then stack the next one with intention.
It has been such an educative, insightful, and engaging session with you, Joy. Thanks for spending this time with us. And thank you also to all our viewers. I'm Ben.
And it's my pleasure. Thank you for having me.
And this is Idea Streams HQ. See you in the next video, where we'll break down real examples of income streams in different industries so you can see exactly how this works in practice. Bye for now.